So today we're doing the ZEN Air Can. This is by iFi Audio. That's iFi-audio. I'll try to put the link in the comment section. This you can pick it up for about $100. You can get it on B&H Photo. You can get it on their website. I'm sure you can get it other places. Amazon probably has it. I did get it directly from them. This is a headphone amplifier. It's an analog headphone amplifier. If you watched any of my other videos, you know I'm pretty heavy in analog. So definitely within my my wheelhouse here. Let's get this opened up and see. I have said in the past I'm not really a headphone guy. I'm kind of getting into it a little more. I do have some small kids, so I need to be, you know, able to hear them if they need me. But also sometimes Dad needs some me time. So comes with a little iFi sticker, a little warranty card. I do love iFi, how they have this kind of quick start guide, kind of nice. You don't necessarily need to whip out the huge instruction manual to be able to do it. I think I just held that upside down, but just in case I did, there it is again. But it does have a QR code, which is kind of nice, you know, if you want the full manual to be able to read that. This definitely does a lot of stuff. It has a lot of features for a tiny little amp that's $100. So it's kind of nice, you know, that you have that extra if you need it. But let's put this where you can see it. So this, I'm assuming, is the power cable. Yeah. So does not appear to come with the block, so you are going to have to provide a USB block. I feel like at this point in the game, everybody pretty much has those laying around from old phones and stuff like that. But if you don't have one, just know that it doesn't appear to come with it, so you will need to provide that. But let's get this opened up. All right, so here we are. Does have a little plastic tab on there. I'm not going to remove that because I am borrowing this from iFi, so I'm going to return it to them in as good a shape or better than what I got it. But I can tell you right now, it does have some weight to it. I always kind of comment on that. I don't like something that's light and cheap feeling. It does feel pretty nice. The casing, it's a plastic. It still feels good quality. I don't want to undermine that. I would maybe like to see a metal casing, but it still feels pretty good. And honestly, I mean, it's not something you're going to be picking up and playing with all the time. You're going to get the settings dialed in where you like it, and you may adjust the volume, may mess with some of the other stuff, but it's not something you're going to be fiddling with a whole lot. Just to, I guess, go over the connections real quick, it does have 3 different inputs. Which is kind of nice, you know, if you're using it with several devices, you don't have to keep unplugging and replugging it in. It does have one of the mini stereo plugs for auxiliary port. You could use that with a computer or maybe a phone, whatever you want to use it for. And then you've got these little RCA jacks that have little covers on them. For me, I'm probably mostly going to use this with a turntable. But obviously you could use it with all sorts of stuff. You know, headphone amplifier is pretty versatile by itself, but putting those extra jacks in there is really nice because if you do have a stack of stuff, or maybe you're going to use it on your desk and you've got several things that you want to use it with, you get that versatility out of it. It's kind of nice. It's got a big volume dial here. It's really smooth. Doesn't click to turn off or anything like that. You've got a separate power button right there. Inputs, you just push the button to switch between the different 3 inputs. Obviously I can't tell now. I'm assuming there's some kind of light that would tell you that that's what it is. Hopefully, if not, then there'd be some guesswork there. You also can adjust the gain. It's got 3, so it's got 0 decibels gain, 9 decibels, and 18 decibels. And that's kind of nice. You know, a lot of people sort of mistake volume for gain, and in some cases they are pretty much the same. What that is, though, is it adjusts basically the strength of the signal. So yeah, it's going to make it louder, but if you have a source that's not very strong, say you're going from I don't know, a turntable, and you have a phono preamp that's not very strong, you might want to increase that a little bit. Or if you have headphones that are much more sensitive, you might want to decrease that. So it's kind of nice to have that where you can increase or decrease the strength of the signal and then control the volume separately. So it's kind of a nice touch that they included that. They also, of course, have headphone jack here. It's a 1/4 inch. And then they also have the mini. The mini, though, is a little bit different. It's S balanced. So that's what they refer to as their technology that basically makes it sound or act as though you have balanced headphones, even though you don't. I'm interested to see what that does because I don't have balanced headphones. I'm kind of just getting into headphones a little bit, so maybe that'll be my spark that I need to see, like, okay, I want more of this, or maybe it does nothing at all. We'll see. And then the last thing we have is a little button here, and it's labeled X bass and X space. So X bass is just a bass boost. It gives it more bass. Truthfully, I'd rather see, some more dials for bass, treble, balance, fader, that kind of thing. But it is nice they include it for people who just strictly want to up the bass a little bit. It also has X space, which I'm interested in. X space, they say, basically makes it sound more open, more like a more broad sound stage. So it almost makes it sounds like they're saying they want it to sound like a tube amp without implying that it sounds like a tube amp. So I am interested to see what that little button will do as well. There's a lot here that I'm going to fiddle with once we get it plugged up. I like that. I like that it has a lot of features like that. Like anything, you'll probably not use them too much after the beginning. You'll figure out what you like, you'll get it set there, and that's the way you use it. But it's nice that I can kind of tailor it towards different things. If I get new headphones, I'm going to adjust it again. So it has a lot of replayability, a lot of I guess user adjustability that helps you be able to use that with different sets of headphones, different combinations of things. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I'll probably test it out with a couple different phono preamps and see what I like. I do have the iFi ZEN Can Air phono preamp that I'll try it out with as well. But that's pretty much it for now. I guess just check back in with us and we'll see what this thing can offer.